Hello friends, welcome back to Techie Pintu channel. This is the third video of mini OpenAI series. In the first two videos, we have seen how to set up basic OpenAI API key and library. In the second video, we saw how to stream the output as soon as the words are generated. If you haven't seen both of those videos, you can check out the I button or I have provided the link into the description as well. So now coming to the main part. In today's video, we are going to see how do we get response in a structured output format or JSON format or a dictionary format from OpenAI. Now why do we need it? Because as a backend developer or as an AI developer, you have to collaborate with a front-end developer, or sometimes you are working as a front-end and backend both. So in that case, you are required to use OpenAI, but you have to send it as a JSON format. So how do you do this? Because in OpenAI, whatever you get is in a string format. But your front-end developer says no, provide me in a JSON format or a dictionary format, so that JSON format basically, so that we can extract the values using the key. Then how do you do it? So this is what we are going to see today. So let's head back to the OpenAI website again. So this is the official documentation of OpenAI, and this link is provided into the description. You can come here using that link. Now here we came structured output. So see, JSON is one of the most widely used formats in the world of application to exchange data, because we cannot just send a string as a name, salary and a company. How our front-end developers are going to extract the information based on a key, because there is no key, it's a string. So to send to the front end, we have to have in a JSON format. So structured output is a feature that ensures the model will always generate response that adhere to your supplied JSON schema. So if we use this structured output format provided by OpenAI, we will always get into a JSON format. Now let's see how. So we are just going to select the Python. If it's not selected, you can use JavaScript if you are using JavaScript. We just copy the code. We will come to the OpenAI. We will create a new file, OpenAI structured.py. Now paste the code. I'm going to some things. Okay. So I've added open import OS and getting the values from env. Now what is the difference between the previous OpenAI stream or basic setup and the structured output? One is a library, which is Pydantic. Now Pydantic library, if you are familiar with the fast API, you know what Pydantic is. Basically it's to define a model or structured output with type hint. Using Pydantic, we can create a class or a model with a specific type. So it only accepts those kind of type values. If we have defined the string type, it automatically rejects the type which is not string. I will explain you about it more bit later. Now coming to this code provided by OpenAI, if we just directly run it, maybe we forgot to put the print. Yes, we forgot to put the print, so let's print it. Yeah, see, we got the response, so it is working. Now let's see. Here we used Pydantic and we imported base model, and we are inheriting base model into this calendar event. So what the scope is, basically it's about a science fair on a Friday. So Alice and Bob are going to the science fair on Friday. Now what you want is, you want a response in this format that it should extract the name as a name, date as this Friday, and participants, the name of the participants, but in a specific structured format. You just don't want in the string. Why? Because you want to send it to the front end, or maybe you want to use this name as a key, date and participant, and get the specific value of that key. So in that case, we have defined this class using Pydantic base model. Okay, now here we have this one, role is system. So we are using role system. Content is extract the event information, and the role is user. So this is the prompt, or this is the query that we provide to the OpenAI, that Alice and Bob are going to a science fair on Friday. Now we are going to extract the event information, but we want in a response format. So there is a one parameter called response format. Now how do you know whether it's a response format or something else? So again, we go to the library and check whether we have a response format or not. Control F, response format. Yeah, see, so this parse has a response format. Okay, so in response format, we are providing this calendar event class. Now we have provided this class. So what will happen while generating a response, OpenAI will adhere to this class structure only. We call it model or class, will adhere to this class only. So whenever it extracts the detail, it will keep this name Alice in the name, date will be the Friday one, and the participants will be Alice and Bob. And now we run it. Okay, so see, name as a science fair, Date is 17, the random date, and participants are Alice and Bob. So basically this name is actually event name. This is the date when it is happening, and participants are Alice and Bob. But still, this is just a simple line, and also there is a space. What is this output? Well, this is the Pydantic output, so you cannot just directly access it. And if we print the type, okay, see, the type of this event or the response from OpenAI is main calendar event. Now, how is this different? If we run this basic setup, let's say this one, and if we just a second, and if we run this file Python 3 OpenAI basic setup, now we got a response. Okay, one line, tell me a one line long story. We got a response, but the type is string. So by default, OpenAI always returns a response in string type. But here, since we are providing response format, it will always provide into this response format, whatever it has defined. Now we have this event, but still you are saying, okay, this is a Pydantic class. How are we going to send to the front end? Because front end cannot just extract from here. It will be very hard, because we always send a dictionary or a JSON, basically JSON with a double quotation, single quotation, it's dictionary. So we send into the JSON format in the API so that front-end developer can use it. So what can we do? We can convert it into a dict. So we can type is event dict is equals to event dot model underscore dump. Now what is this model dump method? Now since we are using Pydantic, Pydantic has one of the method called model dump. Now this Pydantic is a base model, we are using this model. So when we see the type, it's a calendar event. It's not a dictionary, JSON or string, because it's a class type. So the type is a calendar event, but we want a dictionary type. So in Pydantic we have one method called model dump. It converts class type into the dictionary type. So it will, let's say, first print the values and then its type as well. So we have the type. Now let's see the output. So we are running the wrong file. Yeah, see, so first we got this response from OpenAI. As you can see, this is OpenAI response as it is. Now we are converting into dict. So here you see it's a dict, and the dict value is this one. Now if I want to access something, let's say print name is equals to event dict dot get name. Same goes for, okay, now we print it. See, we are able to extract name as a string, a science fair, Friday, and list. So this is how you can use the structured output, response format to get response into particular format. Now using this format, you can send it anywhere you want, and that's it for the structured output. I hope you like this video. If you have any doubt regarding this, please ask me in the comment section. I will try to resolve the issues as soon as possible. And if you like the video, like, share and subscribe to your friends and families whoever using these OpenAI API keys. And I'll be creating more videos in the mini series as I get inspiration or new ideas. Till then, you can watch my other videos, and bye bye.